Yep, everybody has something to say, you know what I mean? You know what? It's time to get a coffee here. That must be the enjoyment of the day. Which, at one time, I used to get up and think, you know what? I think I'll just take some bread and put that little tiny lever down, put the bread in there, and watch it get warm. But I don't think it's the watching it getting warm that's so important as it is the watching it pop up. And this is what's so funny. Those the good General Electric toasters, the good ones, all different times. You know, you got a bagel time, you got a freaking, um, defrost time. Come on, pop up, pop up, pop up. Mm, let's go into Pop Tarts. The wait, let's change the subject. What about music? I was watching. I was listening to this music yesterday, and it was what do you call it? Um, Interesting. And the guy's like, "Here's my cup. Put something in it." And I always take my foot, stomp it on the ground, and kick it. You can't hear that on the song, but you can see it. But let's go backwards to one other thing. So I just passed up the rainbow deer pop. Rainbow deer. You know how that is? Yeah, I shouldn't have, but if I'm gonna have coffee again this month, I'm gonna have to pass reindeer cup up. The reindeer pop up. Yeah, that's how broke I am. So I guess I'm gonna have to pull out. It's like those stock market guys. We're buying some more corporate stock. Well, I'm selling some corporate stock. I'm selling some of my account. So my account's gonna go down. Which I learned this a lot. When my account goes down, it goes down quickly. It's more because it's so small. Oh man, he didn't do that to me, did he? Is that bad coffee? That'd be the worst thing I can see. Mm, I hear you. What was that? Oh, I look like crud today. The problems that arise. I guess today I'm gonna go on an adventure, and I'm gonna take the bus. Which here's where the adventure starts. Well, obviously my account is so close to zero that I don't have to go anyways. But considering the $1.65 plus tax is what the cake pop costs. Hmm, I saved that, but the cost of the bus is $3. I think that's what I said. $3. Well, it's actually not $3. It's a it's $1.25. But do remember you have to come back to where you left, so it's actually $2.50. Now, if you decide to ride somewhere else, that's right. That'd be four. That'd be five. Plus tax. Plus tax. Which I think tax is really good. I'm going to pass that as far as my personal corporate government. And so passing tax is going to be a good deal. While it's better to control businesses that hoard cash. And I'm not saying they don't pay tax. I'm just saying they hoard it and then they do it once a year or whatever, once a lifetime. And that once a lifetime thing is usually when the IRS guy comes. God damn. Pulls all the boards off the walls and empties all the money out of the wall pockets, I guess. Oh, smokes. So, the socks I got were, what do you call it? I have Brownsville socks. You've seen those though, right? Wow. I think it's, my camera's running different. It's got the time not up top, but down below. And there's a black line going across it. Anybody know what that is? I don't either. I just have so many problems with viruses, and it's actually people picking on my phone. I don't know how, but I think it starts with Family Mobile. So I guess we'll see. Anyways, where was I? We were going to the new cake. So we're going to music. And what I said is I listened to this pretty up song, and when he says the N word, I kick it out the door. So it's like you just stamp your foot and then kick it forward. It means throw that word out. Let's see. Now, the cake pop. I looked at it and it was a sick, very sick Shiba. And did I tell you? Did I tell you I was at the library? So I was at the library, right? And I seen this fox. That thing looked so horrible, it wasn't funny. So I think the police are beating the fox up. Yeah. Yeah. Fox, right? I heard. No, I think they try to kill all the ornaments or whatever, or the people sleeping on the street. And I think that's one of the problems, because she had a lot of, she was just a little tiny fox like this. I got a picture of her, but she had a lot of human deformities that most of us would fix, you know. That's a problem. Which I will tell you what this means is homeless people have a very tough time, because they probably just kill them, considering over the last 100 years. But going forward, the cake pop, right? It was sick, like not even the right color. And then the things on the ears, you know. And I don't quite know what to do besides Wednesday's a good day. So that's a secret. That's a secret. A secret. That's a magic thing. Never mind. Wednesday. We meet on Wednesday. When I see the next cake pop, it's gonna be on Monday. But yeah. Anyways, so uh, I looked at the cake pop and it's like, oh boy, what's wrong with it? And then I looked below it and there was an advertisement. See, there's a special word for this cake pop. I have no idea who it is. Who has enough money to get one of those in there? Because I was thinking about a company called Shell. I don't know who owns it yet, but I'm going to see. But the advertisement would be the cake pop, and the Shell logo on the end. No, not an M. They couldn't cook M's anyways. Whether or not. It's supposed to be funny, right? Whether or not, I think that would be, How do you buy your way into Johnson's heart? Oh man! But you have to understand that this cryptocurrency is is your life. It's for everyone. And when you do it, you're going to understand that it's it's an investment that works. And today it's going down. Yesterday it went down, and last week it went way up. So right now it's like um, I want to say a blackjack. I want to say a like shooting fish in a bucket, you know, with one of those big spears and no fish. So you get a good shot, but it's going down and down. But it's going to go up and up depending on where you are. So it's kind of weird how things are working. But if you grab it and hold it like for more than 12 months, you're bound to make 2 to 1,000%, 200 to 1,000%, 200 to 1,000%. Think about that, and that's my guess. Now that's because it's new and it is actually money, so it's gonna have some value. What do I want to do with it? I think keeping it's a good deal. But you have to be careful because it seems to go up and down a lot right now. No, as things progress, like a decade, it's going to level out and it won't be as volatile. Because today, how things go, you don't know quite, what the price is going to be, which is good because it's going to go up. It's going to go nothing but up in the next 10 years, is what I'm guessing. Why? Because it's a world currency. So what happens is you go over. What happens is you go over to Saudi Arabia and understand that the prince had a lot of gas, and when he bought the gas, he paid in this currency, and when he sold the gas, he paid in that currency. Which selling gas is a little tiny currency, which they probably do it by the day. But what I'm saying is, it costs money on both sides, back and forth, and understanding that if he used this currency that was already a world currency, he would only have one or no fees. Anyways, yeah, MCO is a big one. That's what I call them. I didn't know who the hell they were at first. I know who they are now. You know how I know? Anyways, I'll tell you later. Whether or not, did you know how rich the Queen is? They say it's not very rich, but she's backed up by a government. No, that other is not a queen. That is a freaking, what do you call them? Pauper? Pauper? A pauper down the street. That is not a queen. Queens come with governments. Everybody else is just blabber. Anyways, it's important to understand that. Because I see this queen. It's like, whatever. But they come with governments, and they're in that position is because they've made the people, or helped the people, or something like that, to that effect. Anyways, the Canadian government gives a lot of their stuff to the Queen. It's the Queen's land, as far as I'm concerned. Yet then, I'm not in politics, so I don't know. Quite a bit of it's on her piece. So what happens is the Canadian government actually gave the Queen that land. Our Queen owns the land. That's what it is. So they give her the rights. So if you had an oil well, or let's say you had 10 oil wells, and each one produced 10 barrels of oil, or let's say 20. We'll go with 10, it's easier to do. I'll go with 100, and you're rich. Let's go with 10 barrels, right? So you have 10 barrels of oil, and they pump the oil out, and like you get money for that. Anyways, you don't get very much because most of it goes to everybody else. But $1.50, whatever, depending on who you are. So the Queen has this lot of land, so she gets royalties all over. Which I was gonna call her and ask her if she got her last paycheck. While what can I say? We're not actually in Canada, we're in America. But you can spit, and it does freeze the spit, but when it hits the ground, it is in Canada. So, anyways. It's a big deal. I get a chance to, just blabber and talk about whatever. And what this ends up giving is the same thing that I see other people doing. It's stuff you probably really don't want. Anyways, everybody has to live, right? And you have to understand that, on my end, it's a 1, 2, 3 deal, 1, 2, that falls right off the table. But I bet you almost everybody runs their life like that. I had somebody lie to me once. I was like, that is embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. Let's see, what else would we like to think about? The end of the conversation? Okay. Don't do it again. Who said that? So last night I had this, I'm in a dorm right now. Anyways, some asshole attacked me last night with freaking stuff, drugs, or actually mace. That's what it is in my bed. Now I gotta throw the bed out, throw the freaking thing out. It's like, Jesus Christ. You're an idiot. And to think you can get away with that. So what's Snoopy's favorite word to end this on a better note? Oh boy. It's jacket. Winter jacket. Winter jacket. How would you put that in a Snoopy comic strip? That's right. You would see a big, like a music sheet. They would end, and then there would be these little tiny things like this on the first one. And then you'd see Snoopy, yeah. It's a scarf, his scarf, because he's the Red Baron, right? Red Baron? He's always that World War II ace. I can't remember that. The Red Baron, that's what it is. a red beagle. So he puts a scarf on, and he puts a scarf on because it's cold, obviously. I know it looks like a uniform, but so that's what he needs. That is what he needs. Snoopy ever fire his little guns at anything? I don't know. I got this because it's invincible shirt. It doesn't wear out, and it was really good price. So I mean, it ain't like those really good ones, but this this shirt here is the kind of shirt that your yeah, it's the kind of shirt that if you have one, which I don't, your wife would take and use to clean the floor because it's so you wrap it around your mouth. It's really good, anyways. You know, can't have everything, right? Mm. Okay. Did anybody look at the stock market? Let's see. Today we had a chance, and I passed it up, and I passed up the one before that, especially the pink one. I passed him up, but I didn't know there was another one standing right beside him. But I passed him up a lot, and then I passed up the other one. Then I did have one, and I think I have a video on that actually. The first one I got, man, I'm not kidding. One of those are dangerous. So I passed this one up. So that's how many comes in the multiple box, I guess. Okay, let's go through some news. Here, I got a phone somewhere. I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Anyways, next time I'll write it down. I'll give you some news. Like, um, we're hitting a new high. So that'd be a world of highs. But in the stock market goes like this, actually goes like this. But when it goes up, it hits a new high. Now, when you see that, it probably doesn't mean very much to most people because it hits new highs like all the time. What it doesn't hit is new lows. I mean, it doesn't because it doesn't go down. And you can look backwards 100 years and understand that it went down 3 times. You gotta think about that. Not just down, more. There's a certain percentage level it has to go down to be a what I would call one of the 3 downers. Is there 3? Let's see. There would be, or was there 4? Oh yeah, that one I forgot. When you don't play the stock market, you don't understand how it affects you. But what you do understand that today, especially if you get into the crypto coin market, you understand that when it goes down, you sell. When it goes down further, you buy. So when it goes down, you sell. When it goes down further, you buy. Now, once you bought, you expect it to come back up, which in certain circumstances it will. Anything fast comes back up. Anything slow could stay down there forever, which is forever is a long term. Considering how long it took, what's his name, to understand that if I want to raise, you give it to me, you know? And actually, it was like this, right? Because while this is supposed to be a dove wing, a dove wing, and there's famous words from money people understanding that I just got to my cane, which means I got a good spine, you old bastard, or young bastard, whatever he said. So let's go forward. I'm running out of time here, and this is a long film. It's just a bunch of little tiny, what do you call those things? Tweets, more or less, all put together. And there ain't really a theme. It's just so I can bullshit with you and wondering what you think. Anyways, interesting. It probably is, but what do you say? After you eat breakfast 10 times, you already know what it is. So let's go back to this dovish deal. It's all about the interest rate. And when the interest rate moves, your account moves. Okay? Stock account, crypto account. Now, the cryptos might not move with the interest rate, but they have stock right now, cryptocurrency stock, which is actually a coin, cryptocurrency coins that will give you 5% interest today. Today. And you give them $100, at the end of the year, you would have 105, which for a banker means I didn't lose any money. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. What's 5% of 100 on a year? That's what I thought. But if you get the 5% on 100, and then you take a loan out on the 100, you actually have made that little 5% and still used your money the right way. That's my thing. And make sure you, it's what I'm thinking. It doesn't mean it's legal. Because some things I think aren't legal when they should be. But they aren't. But anyways, I definitely double check that. But I'm pretty sure that's the way it's working right now. Now, and there might even be a coin that has an 8% rate right now today. And you give them $100, you get 8% at the back of the year. Yet then, here's the problem with that coin, is you might buy it for $1, right? You put it in for a year, you get your 8%, you get your dollar back, maybe. Because that coin's probably going up. That makes it bad. So you'll probably get 300 or 400% back, and not just your $8. So wouldn't that be something? Yet then, if it did go down, you might lose 20, 40%, probably max. Don't quote me, but that when I say max, I'm pretty sure, because everything's going up in the next 10 years. Why? Because this is new. This is like, this is so new you'd not believe it. I mean, like, this is new, you know? Like, take your paycheck, put $100 in there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And just see what happens. And at this point, I'm going to give you this little code. And if you sign up by a cryptocurrency exchange, which there's a couple famous ones. And, of course, Coinbase is one. And Coinbase, you just go there, you sign up, and you deposit money, and you can buy anything you want. It's really pretty easy. They got some checks. They do identity, digital identity, which is pretty tough. Okay, and what are we going to talk about tomorrow besides? Oh yeah, let's see. Still, oh my god.